Hi guys, Joanna here. Today's video is all about clean girl aesthetic vibes on a budget. So today I have a good lineup of clean, fresh, inoffensive, and most importantly, effortlessly pretty vibe fragrances, perfect for everyday use. If you live in a humid location, I think this will be the kind of perfumes that you will definitely vibe with. Starting off with Swiss Arabian's Musk 07. I know, the bottle looks so beautiful, right? And the scent as well, guys, is definitely giving clean girl aesthetic vibes. So it has pomegranate, blackcurrant, lily of the valley, rose, musk, and patchouli. And to me, this is mainly a fruity, musky scent that just smells so clean and fresh. It is also giving fresh linen vibes. I will say the color of the bottle definitely describes the vibe of this fragrance because, as mentioned, this is a fruity, musky scent, but I will say it's like 70% musky than fruity. I definitely get the blackcurrant and pomegranate here in the opening. However, those fruits don't go away. The final dry down is still fruity, musky. I will say the blackcurrant stays. I think that's why I'm actually enjoying it, because to me, blackcurrant always gives something in a perfume. It's kind of like a mood lifter for me. The lily of the valley and rose in here gave this fragrance a feminine touch. If you're looking for a good, easy reach, fruity, musky scent from the Middle Eastern market, I highly recommend you Musk 07. Musk 07 is also giving that clean and crisp white linen vibes that I think a lot of you will love, especially if you are into clean scents. Longevity and projection, I would say very good. Even though the projection is moderate, I find this fragrance to be very long lasting, especially on clothes. Let's say for a musky scent, it lasted me around 6 to 8 hours. So very good performance, beautiful bottle, and beautiful scent. Highly recommend Musk 07 by Swiss Arabian, and I find this fragrance feminine leaning. Next up is Glorious Oud Royal Blanc by French Avenue. And as you see, the bottle is reminding us of an expensive fragrance, right? If you still don't know, Royal Blanc is a dupe of Initio's Musk Therapy. And I will say this probably is the closest dupe that I have tried of Musk Therapy. Glorious Oud Royal Blanc has blackcurrant, moss, bergamot, magnolia, orange, and sandalwood. Now, the opening is not the same as Initio's Musk Therapy, as the opening of Royal Blanc is very mossy. However, that strong mossy scent goes away in like 5 to 10 minutes as the bergamot, magnolia, sandalwood, and musk take over this fragrance. I will say in the air, it is very close to Musk Therapy. Such a clean and pretty scent, in my opinion. The kind of musk that is in here is very light, airy, soothing, and clean. Definitely giving that clean girl aesthetic, an easy reach fragrance, very inoffensive as well. The magnolia gave this fragrance that enough floral touch to round the muskiness of this fragrance, and I just love it. It has blackcurrant as well that is very uplifting. Actually, every time I see blackcurrant, musk, and sandalwood in the note breakdown, I always get a feeling that I'm gonna like that fragrance because the combo of those three notes always give clean, fresh, and appealing scent to me. Now, I would say though that Royal Blanc smells better in the air than on skin, and I don't know why. Do you notice that as well? Because I feel like on skin, there is something contrasting the musk. I think it's the moss, but in the air, it is so like musk therapy. As mentioned, the opening of this fragrance is quite sharp because of that moss. Even though it dissipates, the final dry down of this is different on skin than on air. Now, I want to know if any of you experience the same, or is it just me? Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. However, guys, overall, this fragrance is beautiful, definitely pretty, clean, fresh, and inoffensive. Highly recommend it if you're looking for good and affordable clean girl aesthetic perfume from the Middle Eastern market. Once again, Glorious Oud Royal Blanc by French Avenue, and I find this fragrance unisex, however, leaning a little bit more feminine. All right, next up is Just Bergamot by Paris Corner. And what can I say? I think this is the best juicy citrus from the Middle Eastern market. If you are looking for the perfect, clean, yet juicy citrus scent to wear this summertime, guys, highly recommend you Just Bergamot. This is basically a solid dupe of Bergamot by Le Labo, and I would say they are very similar, guys. And yeah, I love how juicy and uplifting this fragrance is. The Bergamot, Vetiver, and grapefruit is such a perfect blend in this fragrance. It is pretty much a linear scent. However, the base is a clean smelling musk and vanilla to round up the citrusy level of this fragrance, making it smell so good. I would say this might be my favorite citrus scent from the Middle Eastern market. So if you're looking as well for that perfectly unisex, clean smelling citrus fragrance from the Middle Eastern market, highly recommend you Just Bergamot, an affordable version of Bergamot by Le Labo. In my opinion, Bergamot by Le Labo is just an okay when it comes to performance, and with that price tag, I expect more. So yeah, I will just go for Just Bergamot since it also has moderate projection and longevity. And yeah, love this fragrance, the perfect citrus woody scent from the Middle Eastern market. Once again, Just Bergamot by Paris Corner, and I find this fragrance very unisex. All right, next fragrance is something that has to be here because to me, this is such a clean girl fragrance. Vibrant Vetiver Delight by Paris Corner. And if you don't know yet, this is a dupe of Byredo's Bal the Freak. And what can I say? Another beautiful, citrusy, woody scent that is perfect for everyday use. This fragrance, once again, has black currant and bergamot in the opening. That combo is very uplifting. As this fragrance dries down, the more it becomes woodier. However, the citrusy factor doesn't go away. So to me, this is like 50% citrus, 50% woody. I absolutely love it. To me, this can be a signature scent even. So if you're looking for affordable, citrusy, woody scent that definitely gives clean girl aesthetic vibe, you know, very chic and effortlessly pretty, I highly recommend you Vibrant Vetiver Delight. If you watch my channel, you know how much I raved about this fragrance since I got it like 2 or 3 years ago. I basically started my channel with Vibrant Vetiver Delight, and yeah, highly recommend it. Longevity and projection are moderate, but not complaining. As with this kind of fragrance, it's the best to have moderate projection just for it to maintain that clean girl aesthetic vibes. Yeah, once again, Vibrant Vetiver Delight by Paris Corner, and I find this fragrance unisex. Next up is Al Haramain's Royal Musk. Now, this fragrance is once again a clean, musky scent. However, the difference is that this is also floral. And the kind of florals in here are Lily of the Valley, Jasmine, and Lang Ilang. So basically, this is a floral musky scent that smells absolutely clean. If you still don't know, this is very similar to Prada La Femme. So if you love that fragrance, highly recommend you Royal Musk. Now, I'm gonna categorize this fragrance as a floral musky scent. However, it is different from the rest of the perfume that we have today because it has sweetness coming from beeswax, and that sweetness coming from the beeswax note gave this fragrance a different texture. It's like light and airy, however, feels very close to the skin. I am personally loving that texture. There's something about this fragrance as well that smells a bit soapy. I think it is the lily of the valley and jasmine combo in here, giving that soapy aspect. However, it's not too soapy for me. I love the fact that it is more floral than soapy. So yeah, as mentioned, this is floral, musky scent that I think is perfect for everyday use, even perfect now that it is extremely hot and humid outside. Once again, Royal Musk by Haramain, and I find this fragrance feminine leaning. Last but not the least, I think is the epitome of clean girl slash fresh linen vibes from the Middle Eastern market. And this is Musk Pure Musk Blend by Khadlaj. If you watch my channel, you know that this is one of my favorites from the brand because it smells very sophisticated and clean. The note breakdown of this fragrance is basically giving us musk. Musk from top, middle, and base notes. And of course, this fragrance is a full-on musky scent that smells absolutely clean, fresh, and sophisticated. This to me is the perfect minimalistic musky scent to wear every day. Yeah, if you are the type who is looking for like a clean, fresh, and quiet luxury kind of scent from the Middle Eastern market, I highly recommend you Musk Pure Musk Blend by Khadlaj. This is the perfect example of a clean musk scent. I also get here some cottony texture. If the color white has a scent, it will be Musk Pure Musk Blend. I absolutely love it. The best musk scent from the Middle Eastern market, in my opinion. Yeah, once again, Musk Pure Musk Blend by Khadlaj, and I find this fragrance unisex. So that is the video for today, guys. Those are my top recommendations when it comes to clean girl aesthetic vibes affordable version. Let me know what you think of them, and if you have a Middle Eastern perfume in mind that should be in today's list, please let us know in the comments down below. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, guys, and see you on my next one. Bye!